Hello to all of you twisted friends. How are you? Carol here, artist of Onlytrees, and I have been working on a project for quite some time. It is, of course, a wire tree, but it is a weeping redbud tree. And I was working on it. Everything is going well, but I miscalculated. I don't know if that happens to you quite often, but it does happen to me. And I miscalculated the amount of wire I had on the crown of the tree. So I want to go through some steps, share with you my miscalculation, so that when you're creating your tree, you might not have to go through what I just went through. It all came out good. Wait till you see the end. But let me share with you the process that happened to me and how I went about taking care of that issue. All right, I'm going to do some talk through, and then you're going to hear me just talking through while I'm recording my video, a little bit of everything, but I hope you'll stick around, enjoy this video, and I hope that there's a benefit to you after seeing this video. All right, let's get this started. For this weeping redbud, I used raw copper and brown 20 gauge wire. In many of my videos, I showed you how I create the loops. Well, my loops have been created, but the leaf on this particular redbud almost looks like a heart. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm taking 3 strands of 22 gauge wire, made my loops, but now I'm just doing a slight twist to create that heart shape leaf that is on the redbud, the weeping redbud tree. This takes time. I used 3 strands, 1 red, 2 magenta, and then I went into a darker color with the burgundy and the red. But this is what I came up with. This is what I'm working on. I created this beautiful weeping redbud tree, and you can just see how dense it is, how much wire was used, and I just wanted to give you a thought process. I have an issue and I just wanted to share it with you. So I have this beautiful piece. It is a 1 trunk with a lot of wire. And my issue is I don't have enough wire for my root system. So now I'm adding more wire. I used raw copper and brown wire, and I just need the stability to hold all of this weight up that's on the crown of the tree. So I'm adding the same kind of wire, raw copper and the brown. I'm extending the wire I started here, and I'm wrapping more wire here to extend the roots out so I can push them back into itself to give it more stability when I put it on the base. Just a thought. If anybody else is having an issue like this when you're creating, you're not realizing how much weight you have on the top of the tree. You also have to think the stability. You want it to stay stable on any base that has been chosen to create your tree. All right, I hope this helps. Just add on more wire at the root system. This is where I added the more of the 20 gauge wire. I'm going to cut this, and I need a little bit more of an extension. So I am going to now add a little more wire right in this area. I have 4 more pieces of wire, 2 brown, 2 copper, and believe it or not, I'm one-handed doing this video, so this video is kind of in segments. So what I'm going to do is fold this wire in half and I'm going to get into that V, and I'm going to twist this out. This will give me 2 more extensions for this part of the root system. Okay, I added in my wire, and I have my graining from this point also matching up into this area. Now I have 4 extra root systems created for this tree. I'm going to twist all these out, and then I'm going to use that to strengthen up my root system that I have here. Okay, I got it all twisted up. That was that extension. It just gives me another 5 inches to work with, and I have a couple other places that I'm also going to do some extensions. I'm going to fold it all back into itself. I love gnarly root systems, so the more that I can fold back in to the center of the root system and then bring out what I have here, that will just give me more strength to hold up all of the weight of this particular tree that I have here and get it to stand straight up. That's what I'm looking for. After adding all of my extensions for the root system, it's really gnarly. This tree is not going to fall over. It's pretty steady movement. Like I'm looking for like an animal who might play with it, but it's not moving. I'm really liking the idea that I added these extensions for extra support. Well, there you go. The root system has been strengthened up. I have put this weeping red bud onto a black walnut base, using the cardboard on top, drilling my holes through the cardboard so I wouldn't be scratching up any of the wood underneath it as I'm drilling and moving my root systems around. And this next segment is the tree completed. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope again that it is some benefit to you as you're creating your next wire tree or any wire tree in the future. We need to think of the stability of the root system along with the crown of the tree, depending on how much weight we're going on that top part of the tree. If this inspires you, I hope that maybe you'll follow me, subscribe to my channel, as I want to share with you any inspiration I can give you so that you keep creating. You got this. Create that next wire tree. Have an awesome day, and we will talk soon.